Hey guys, what's up, y'all? Happy hump day, happy Wednesday, spark of wisdom. The tortoise is coming through this week, and it's really a lot of fun. So, we're going to get into it in just a moment. I wanted to let you know that every pile has an activation. You can have multiple piles today. What's up? Howdy, howdy. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Love when people type in the comments. Go ahead and give me a like on the way in, guys. I really appreciate it. If you resonate with this video, please share it. Of course, you can hit the bell. I go live every Wednesday night with the Spark of Wisdom, but I go in between as well. It just depends on what's going on. It depends on what's going on. And I'm feeling it this week. I'm feeling like we've got some nursery rhyme oracle coming up very soon. So keep watch. When you hear the message, you'll know why. But we've got an activation for every single pile. We've got a channeled message brought into you for the tortoise. So we're going to get started with that. But also today, magically, is not only a Wednesday, not only a shift of the moon, but it also happens to be the numerology of a 5. So, as I'm talking about this, I just think it's amazing the synchronicity. You can probably feel the shift. So, what we're talking about here is this current shift. Whenever you find this, with the shift that we're going through this moon cycle, but it's actually bringing in news about what we've been doing. There's this collaboration happening with animals. This is the 4th week. And I'm noticing this is happening with light workers as well. So that's pretty cool. So, how the 5 breaks down, which I love, is it's a 7 and 7 kind of day. So, it's magic and magic. And what that equals is 14, which equals a 5. So it's really nice to kind of know how it breaks down because we got magic and magic coming together. And what it's doing is it's allowing us to get this new structure. We've had this Earth star. Okay, my daughter wants to say goodnight. Yeah, we went late today because my other daughter, she has dry socket in both sides. So I traveled into the city, been traveling all day. So happy to be able to. That's why I'm going a little live. Normally I go live at 7 o'clock Central Time. So thanks for being here, you guys. Okay, so like we were saying, we've had this collective Earth Star chakra activation. And so we have this structure that's emerging. And this structure is more authentic and more in line with Mother Earth. And it's in collaboration with that. And it definitely feels like the changing of an age. And that's what we've been talking about. So I love how that's fitting in with all the energy because I know I'm feeling it. I know you're feeling it. And we're going to get into it a little bit deeper. Let's go ahead and start with this week's channeled message. I was really happy that Archangel Michael encouraged me to grab this message quite a few days ago because I too have been feeling the swirls. I too have been, well, let's just say we've been doing a little bit of surfing, right? So hang 10, baby. We've been surfing the energy. So let's go ahead and find out what we got. A message from Archangel Michael. Ho, ho, ho. How does it go? Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black, with silver buttons all down her back. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over a candlestick. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Oh my God, I swear to God. You make bath time so much fun. Hey diddle diddle, the cat in the middle. The dish ran away with the spoon. Ba ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. As you can tell, we've got a bunch of nursery rhymes coming in. So this is really interesting. Can't wait to get into it. I'm so very curious. But oftentimes, we are very surprised the message that's coming in with this collective message, with this message from the tortoise. As the tortoise itself, immediately, if you think of a nursery rhyme, is the tortoise and the hare. And here we are in the year of the bunny. Or shall I say, what was revealed to be the year of the hare. So, if you by chance saw the progressive oracle that I did, I put it in the description box. There's a progressive oracle that is really divine, and it's some artwork that I brought in, but it's also leading us through this series of energetic moon shifts. Okay. Also, being reminded before we get started, many times I tell you it's time, y'all, to set the intention. Should you feel guided, I'm just spreading the message to see if it resonates with you. Okay, because it has to do that. That's what I'm all about, teaching you to follow your own guidance. Okay. And I love that. So, because that's what I do too. So, of course, I'm going to encourage you to do the same. And, but there is some guidance about detaching from the moon, and now a message from the angels to detach from the sun. So we have been going round and round on this beautiful thing called Earth for quite some time. And there's a big closing up of these timelines, okay? So I want to mention that should it resonate so that you are getting the maximum amount of energy capacity that's for you, okay? And so we'll start with that, okay? So that's my public I'm actually hearing my friend Nicoletta. I'm sure she'll be in here. She's from Shamanic Insights. If you want to follow another oracle, that's who I recommend, as well as my girlfriend Jolene at Soul Expansion. We tend to be on all the same wavelengths, which I think is amazing. Okay, but at the same point in time, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought, so I'm sure it'll come back in. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got 3 different tortoises coming in. The channeled message is about the nursery rhymes. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. Full circle, back to the nursery rhymes. The nursery rhymes, which are very interesting when you start to look them up, should you feel guided, go ahead and do so. But it's like what we remember, like Mary, Mary, quite contrary. I remember kind of playing in, grade school. Maybe we would go in a circle and chase each other. I mean, I know that's rosy posy, that, but it's just like some of these rhymes have been around for so long that they've gotten lost in translation. And is it possible? Is it possible that somewhere along the line, we, me, you, us all, got lost in translation? Let's go ahead and see. Let's find out what the angels and the ancestors want to bring in. We got a triple A going on again. The archangels, the AA archangels, and the ancestors. The triple A always here in your backstage, in your back pocket. It's kind of like an insurance policy, right? So let's go ahead and get started. We've got some really beautiful synchronicities coming in today. Okay, so I'm going to make some room here. Let's talk about which one this is. 3 tortoises. Normally, I take more time to get familiar because, I love it. I love learning about it. I love the synchronicities that come up. And I have a sense that is going to continue. And there is, trust me, tons of synchronicity. But at the same point in time, I was so blessed to be able to go be with my daughter. So, we're kind of on the fly, and that feels just as exciting and a little bit more magical. So you'll have to let me know how we do in the comments, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 1, you are what I'm referring to as my Atlas Mountain tortoise, okay? Which, of course, you are called the Sulcata tortoise. And there's an activation at hand. It would be interesting to see. You know what? Let's do the cards first before I share you the ones that the angels gave me to see how much synchronicity there is today. Okay. Okay. That was an eraser. Okay. So we're going to just do one shuffle here. Okay. Here's my activation book. I remember in the month of March, we had so many activations. And so we've really been kind of catching up and integrating on a lot of these things. So as we get started here at pile number 1 at 9:35, let me write that down. 9:35, there we go. 9 and 11, 911. Is there an alignment of some sort for a healing for you? Let's go ahead and find out. A couple channeled messages before we choose the activation. When I settled into your energy, my friends, the very first thing I heard was a song. And it's one of my favorites, and you've heard it before. And it should resonate. So remember, you can have more than one pile here. So I had the song come in. I've been in the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain. In the desert, right? I wrote down quest of discovery and clarity. First responders, first returners. What is the mystery at hand? Let's go ahead and shuffle in your energy to find out this activation. I've already got a solar upgrade jumping out. And I'm just going to go ahead and call it. I feel a connection to the third pile, creating that 13, which is that pearl, that queen's jewelry. So if that just did a little anything, but I'll tell you why in just a little minute. In just a moment. On the bottom, we have the soul star. So we know, here we are, 11 in. We just flipped to the 11. We aligned to this earth star chakra overall for all of us. And so, as so above, so below, right? Kind of thing. So we've got a soul star activation as well. And that's expanding us into spirit. So I am really expecting with the ancestors, they are here with us today. Lots of synchronicities, and we're going to start right there because every single pile has the ancestors in them. Pile number 1, you have the wildwood coming forward, the inner earth, okay? And so here we go. Look at this inner earth, the gateway to the ancestral realm. Can you feel the beat of the drum? Can you feel the beat of the drum? Karmic release, healing the lineage. Wow. And boundaries. Okay. So there's this feeling that I have with you guys, first responders, first returners. It's like this automatic, some habits, not necessarily all bad, but this is what I'm mentioning, because I'm aware of this myself. It's like there are times for some of the things that repeat, the things that we redo. 1221. Okay, so I'm going to say that the mirror, to flip the script, to when we enhance vibration along with words, and power of our thoughts for us. Okay, we can actually recode our vibrations, and that's what's coming here. First responders. Okay, which makes me think, as a nurse by trade, it's like you just dive in. And it doesn't mean you're foolish. It's not like that. Your heart's in the right place, y'all. So let me give you a little fist pump there. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the activation at hand is. We've got the order of the Melchizedek. Can you feel the light tonight? A little bit of Lion King coming in here. I am feeling it. You are leaders. You are the head of the pack. You're the ones who are going to bring this light down. Wow. Okay. And this is what I'm feeling with the ancestors being here with this soul star activation. Let's find out, because the Melchizedek is all about embracing the light, mission uncovered, not giving up. And it's also about this brilliance, this dance of light is what I'm feeling and hearing. So let's go ahead and see what your activation is. Pile number 1. Hello. This is so on track to the energy. I want you to take it in. What are you seeing? I know what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing, y'all. I'm seeing what we've been talking about. I'm seeing the pyramids. Do you see them? They're right through there. But what's surrounding is this violet flame. Do you see it? Okay, I see it so much. I see the sun. I see the prism. I see the heat, the reflections, right? What are you seeing here in this pink light? Okay, like it's coming through for each of you in a different way, as we're all unique, right? But at the same point in time, there's this energy, there's this alignment, this activation. And that's what's on hand. For you, pile number 1, it's the stellar gateway activation. And I was feeling this power as I'm feeling you. Do you see? It's like this energy, it's like racing. What I'm seeing here is this race, these angel wings, this race into this diving in, this jumping in for an adventure, for a quest. I've been in the desert, the horse no name, right? It felt good to be out of the rain. So, some teaching, think about, I'm getting a feeling of like teaching, learning. Um, and for some of you, by fire. What I mean by that is this is a wake up call. What I'm feeling here with the order of the Melchizedek, this is a wake up call. This is a sign, a sign. I'm hearing a siren. Okay. A siren, a sound calling you forward. First responders, as we are breaking down this Egyptian timeline. Okay. So I am feeling that so much. I am also want to mention that as we move into your cards, okay, we're going to use the Stellar Gateway. Let's go ahead and find out what this is about, you guys. You know me, I just kind of go with the flow here. Sometimes we get a little long here, but guess what? You just come back, play it in the car. This is all about taking a moment to see how the energy is moving and how it's dancing and bouncing these ideas that are coming off, okay? For you, for me, for all of us, right? So the Stellar Gateway is all about infinite potential, a manifestation of vortex. Oh my. Let's read a little bit about what is this gateway, okay? The Stellar Gateway is the highest of our chakras. It's found about 12 to 24 feet above our head. It's an energetic gateway that connects us with the divine matrix. It governs our connection to the spiritual laws of creation and the quantum field, holding our life's potential, and it holds all the intentions that we set forth in this incarnation, and all the intentions we put during the support of an ever unfolding path. And so this really has been fitting as we've been talking about going through the heart chakra, going down before you coming up. And so going back before we move forward. And so there's this race, the first to respond, the first to trust their instincts, the first to find this activation at such an auspicious time, I'm hearing. Connect deeply and imagine your breath is taking you up and out to connect with the infinite potential held within the stars, and affirm to yourself, I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth. And that's beautiful. And I love that mirror, okay? I love that mirror image coming in for you guys as well. Let's read it again. I connect with heaven and earth to create heaven on earth, bringing the light in, right? That's what we were saying. So you're the master of manifestation, and every one of your thoughts, actions, non-actions, and choices is affecting the unfolding of your path. You need to realize the great potential and the power within you. Through focused awareness, you can draw heavenly support to create the life of your wildest dreams. And so I'm just going to kind of stop there and not go any further because, I'm feeling the message here and it's like the path is being cleared for you. However, my friends, you do have free choice. And there is this underlying tone. I said torn. Maybe there's a choice in front of you. Maybe it's hard to, maybe there's thoughts, maybe there's attachment to going back. And so what I really want to do with that is to let you know that this is for your highest good. And definitely the ancestors are calling you in. And with this, this is all about your mission. So you can't give up, even if it feels hard, even if it feels difficult. I promise that this is for you, that there is something here, because in every challenge is the gift, my friends. All right? Every challenge is the gift. We've got the number 1, 2, 3. Let's follow the steps. Let's follow the steps, pile number 1. Okay? And what that means is, trusting your instincts, trusting yourself, trusting the universe is what I'm hearing. We've got the divine here. We've got the inner earth. We've got the archangels. You are the teachers. You are paying forward some news, most likely discovering ancient wisdom. And this is the stellar gateway to go back, to receive, to move forward. And not only for you, but for our collective, to help the all, right? To help the all. So it's time to begin to explore. I love this because we were getting a quest for you. Okay? So we're going to just do one shuffle. We're going to take one card from the Divine Oracle, which is really all about, messages. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to take one right here. They just popped out. I'm going to actually take both. These are little clues. Focus on success. Reflect on your truth. Okay, so diamond in the rough. My diamonds under pressure. I'm really feeling this. Okay, I'm really feeling this. There's some alchemy going on. You're changing your structure, but remember what we said. Today is a shift. The double magic. Okay, we're aligning to this new structure, and even though it feels foreign, it's your perception and your perspective. It's how you take a look at the vantage point. I always mention this here. Focus on your success. Whatever you see, my friends, is what you're going to manifest. You are the manifestors. So it's really important to know that if you're manifesting fear, if you're thinking about that, what are you going to manifest? 2055, okay, double speed, you're going to keep manifesting some of this fear. So it's time to really embrace your gold and embrace the gold. What I mean by that is the abundance, the idea that you know that you are here for purpose, the idea that you know that you are more than this, the idea that this is even talking to you tells you that you are the diamond in the rough, that you are in this heart alchemy. Okay, so I'm being urged to remind you, reflect on your truth. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Because we've got all these rhymes coming in. Let's remember what the rhyme actually means, and at the same point in time, do we need to let go of one thought process? Okay, what I mean by this is, do we need to let go of one structure so that we can allow another one to emerge that's better for us? That is oftentimes the struggle and what I'm feeling here for you guys. Okay, so it's time to speak up. Love this. It's time to speak up and to know what you are. Okay, and that is unique. That is unique. At 22:11 on the clock, Master Builder, alignment. Okay, so speak up. What do you want to create? What do you want to create? I shared today, not too long ago, the Cheshire Cat, and it's like the Cheshire Cat and Alice in Wonderland. I want you to think about it. It's like Alice is asking for directions. Where do I go? And it's like, well, where do you want to go? And it's like, well, I don't know. Well, if you don't know where you want to go, how do you know where to get there? How do you know to get there? So speak up and call out for what you want. Focus on your success. Reflect on your truth. Know that you're deserving, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, all those clues. But what we're really telling you is to face your shadow. Be strong. Look at your shadow, because in your shadow is the brightest light that ever existed. In your largest shadow is your largest relevation. Relevation. Can I say that? How about relevation? I can't even say it. Revelation. There we go. And why does that matter? Third time's a charmer. Some of you need to hear that. Some of you need to know it's important. The message is not to give up. Okay. So it's like not to give up. You're in this infinite potential manifestation vortex. And it's like you must face your own shadow and believe. You must face your own shadow and believe. And I'm getting marble, I'm getting hard knocks, I'm getting it's been tough for you. So you must look at the vibration and the flow, because if you look at this as marble and you only fixate on that, then therefore it is marble, correct? But what if it's actually paint and we can swirl it? Can we use our imagination, pile number one, and swirl things up and take a little different view, see things from a different perspective? Okay, and that's what is coming up from you from the divine. Okay, so let's see what the angels want to say to you. I already know your teachers. I feel it. I feel it. I feel your wisdom. I feel your journey. Okay, I feel your journey to your queendom. I feel the currents that you've been riding, the emotions that you've been overcoming, right? The beginnings and the wantings to believe. I feel it. I feel it so much, my friends. I really, really do. Two shuffles here. I feel your freedom. I feel your connection. I feel your magic. You have a connection with the ancestors that is unparalleled. I want to go ahead and confirm that. For some of you, it's sacred dance. For some of you, it's art. For some of you, it's poetry. You are the artists. So as you're doing, that's how you heal through your art. I feel that so much. As right here, there's just so much. And it's like you understand and you can look at this picture and put the pieces together in a way that others don't. You see the things hidden. You see the things hidden, and yet you're looking up, and it's just like there's this trust. You're very close to spirit. I feel it. You're very close, and yet you're blinded, but it doesn't matter, is what I'm hearing. It doesn't matter. Okay, number 17. It is this belief, it is this journey, it is this know-how, it is um, this steadfastness, this stamina, this dedication. Can I keep going? I mean, your angels have so many messages for you. I hope that you're receiving them. They're leading you to the oneness of the magic to create the abundance that you deserve, the abundance that you deserve through your actions, through your through your half glass half full, which makes me laugh because there are those who believe the glass is half full, those who believe the glass is half empty, and those who just drink the water because they're thirsty. And then what's coming up here is this little bit of an opportunity because you've been in the desert on a horse with no name. So why would you question the quality of the water and not just see it as the gift as it is? Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful message there from the archangels. Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? Dun 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 dun. Because there's a collaboration to take you to this abundance. Spirit wants to reward you. The universe wants to circle back to you. Fast moving energy to bring you peace, to bring you true abundance, which is sometimes just in the light, right? In the sunlight, in the song of the children as they play. I mean, there's just so many beautiful moments that I could go to in this moment. Um, music. Again, it's like you have this appreciation, and this is why. And this is why this is coming for you, a message coming for you, a message of peace. I'm getting much deserved, a message of peace. Keep following the steps. So here's the steps from the Archangels. We've got two cards. Okay, I'm blown away already. All right. So who's our first one? It's Archangel Zadkiel. Can I just remind you, my friends? Did you see this portal? Did you see where we're going? Did you see the violet flame? Who do you think's in charge of the violet flame? It's Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, for coming forward. And there's this initiation at hand for those of you that are ready to jump into it. And I've got some news coming forward. I'm not ready to share it about the violet flame. I'm being called not to share it just yet. But just know that there's this alignment. There's this gold, and this purple. So what I'm getting is this stepping into your power and also seeing a vision. What I mean by that is this is the quest at hand. What did we say? The quest of discovery and clarity. So how about we burn the way, allowing yourself to make the connections, to connect the dots, to build the structure, to see what was, to see what shall be. You see? Ooh, a little nursery rhyme right there for you. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel. We've been talking about the 8, and so we have the 26 here. Collaboration, integration, allowing spirit, collaborating with Archangel Zadkiel. Is allowing him to burn the way for you. Will you receive the gift in front of you? This is the question that he presents. Call upon Archangel Zadkiel. Direct his violet flame. Archangel Zadkiel, the highest light is my purest intention to direct your violet flame. Okay? In any way you so choose for the highest good of the all, the highest good of myself and the highest good of the all. That is the way to do it, my friends. So let's look about this burning away. What is this giving rise to? What are we burning away, right? Where are we going in to get the clarity to come out with a new vision, right? A new focus, right? A new focus, the manifestation vortex, the infinite potential. And where does this lie for you, my friends? Well, this transformation for you, it lies in with the divine masculine. So I definitely feel your work aligns with the divine masculine. You're part of the rainbow tribe, if you will, all the modalities to assist in what I believe is what's at hand, and not just for now, but this is really in alignment. We're talking about the 333, which has to do with the divine feminine, and this is casting a new activation for you, my friends, for your sacred work to dive into, to cradle, to assist, to bring messages, to bring healing, to being divination, to allow expansion, to allow evolution to the divine masculine within us all. And that is the alignment of inspired action, the ability to take action when prompted, step by step, 1, 2, 3, right? For you guys, okay? 1, 2, 3 for you. So now I'm going to share with you, and this is a cycle for you, okay? This is a cycle. This is your turn to allow your movement and the energy of your actions to align with your infinite potential. Okay. So for me, that means I feel like you've been doing a lot of work of you've been diving down deep, right? Because the deeper you go, the higher you can come out. And so I'm seeing the apex here being highlighted. So we're going down deep to come back up. Okay. Down deep to come back up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I hope you heard the message loud and clear. Okay? The angels want to bring it forward for you. But the ancestors also have a message, because remember, we got a message about the AAA, the insurance in your back pocket, right? So we're going to do 3 shuffles here with the ancestors. In particular, this is my Celtic. Okay, so for those of you, oh, look at the cards are going everywhere, but look which one catches my attention right away, where we left off last week. So potentially there's some messages last week, and also coming up here is the hair, which I actually referred to at the beginning of your reading. Okay, so Atlas Mountain, this is all about the heart chakra, as the angels have revealed to me that the authentic heart chakra for Mother Earth is the Atlantis Mountains. And through that, the arches of the Atlantis Mountains, as it said, and interesting enough, when I went into Animal Wisdom, we started at the Canary Islands, okay, as that is meant to, is said to hold the pillars into the west, where it all began. And when I went into for Animal Wisdom, I was taken from the Canary Islands. For you, my friends, we went into Egypt to the throat chakra. Oh, no. Is this you guys? Throat chakra, pineal gland, and sacral chakra. Okay, so your turtle is swimming in the channels under in the caverns, is what I was told, in the caverns under the mountains of Scotland, by the Loch Ness monster, revealing secrets into the Red Sea, capturing this beautiful divine feminine high priestess empress queen energy, and then definitely, creating an arc, a connection between that. Okay, so I love how this is really coming in all around And what is this arc going to do between your divine feminine and your pineal when you get the clarity? Of course, it's going to allow you, and this is what I love here. This is coming up. It's going to, Egypt comes in as the root chakra for me. And so we've got this burning away of this dense energy on that timeline to allow you to emerge, to allow this integration, to allow this flow. And notice how steady it is, right? I'm looking because I believe, even though I don't see it, I believe there your turtle is swimming through this gentle water beneath the trees and just leisurely enjoying. And that's what it feels like. I'm getting this feeling of like not coasting. I'm going to call it grazing because it's like you can see everything around you. It's like this flow and it's very gentle. It's almost like just a little rowboat going through the moon on the water, a little stroll, just kind of taking our time until this Taurus moon. This is what I've been talking about, right? The Taurus, here's a full moon, but we're talking about the new moon in May. So just going with the flow, realizing that it's the reflection, realizing it's the energy coming in that allows you to go deeper without falling into the emotions is what I'm feeling here. This is that burning away. This is this carefree. There's almost this carefreeness, and you know why? Because you choose it. Because you choose it, my friends. That's how powerful you are, and that choice is going to lead to the Ten of Vessels, an explosion, a pouring, a nurturing. I'm feeling this discovery, and it's just going to come out of nowhere. And I'm feeling all this happiness. I'm feeling this joy. Okay, I'm feeling this joy, this awakening, and it's like when you wake up and you look, it's like, whoa, I haven't seen this before. The Queen of Stones. You know this card is our queen. The queen wears the pearl's jewelry. And so you guys have been on the quest, or you're going on the quest, okay? But I feel that you've been on the quest. I feel that you're very familiar with the Atlas Mountains. Yes. So let's go ahead and cut. What are we talking about here overall for you? Is that sacred alignment within you. As within, so without. This nurturing of these cups, this alchemy, this burning away, the freedom of the feminine, the knowledge of the masculine coming together in synergy, right? Beautiful. So beautiful. Filling the cups. And it just, and it's here it says attraction. So why would one be more attractive when it's like you're in alignment? When your cup is overflowing and you just feel the joy in the smallest things. And that's what I'm feeling here. It feels like we're on holiday. Okay. Yeah. Feels like we're on holiday. So let's find out. What do we have here? We've got the Three of Vessels. So we don't have enough cups here, y'all. Okay. We don't have enough cups. The shift is all about the five. So look at here. We talked about one with your structure, which brings what? This attraction, this balance, and then this beautiful balance, not only this attraction and cooperation within as without. And it's like everything's here, the holy cup of grail, the heart, the alchemy, the clarity, and it's coming in really fast. In fact, I'm hearing as fast as the birds, as fast as the birds. The joy is coming in. And why? Because as high as we're going, as low as you have been, entangled, found your way you have, undone some knots, gained some knowledge. And that's what the pearl's all about. That wound that's been renewed and renewed and renewed and renewed. And it doesn't even matter anymore where the issue lied. Okay. And this is where this is the where the nursery rhymes are coming in. It's like this vibration and frequency to be able to change, even if the words meant something like this. It's being able to be free and allow yourself to skip and jump along and really tap into this beautiful, beautiful part of life. And I cannot help to notice that this is not only for yourself, but those that are around you, right? So, as the king of bows, okay, which is the skill, it says the adder, but I'm getting the adder, the one who makes it add up to others, the one who rises above, stronger for its journey. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing here. Stronger for its journey, showing others the way. Look at how that one snake on top of the rock is like, this way. Don't remain entangled. Come this way. Freedom is this way. And I love how this is coming up again with the hair. So make sure you check out, because there is a snake in that. And this is what I just had a vision of that again, that there's an extra message in that progressive message that I shared, because this is what we're looking for, is this freedom. And there's this stubbornness within you. Okay, I don't want to trigger that. Okay, but remember we said the flame, we're burning away, right? We're burning away something that's affecting that divine feminine. We've gone through this huge activation. And it's like, do you believe that there's a change? This is a choice, because I'm feeling like this is you. And you can be stubborn and you can let it continue to go down that way. Remember, you are powerful. Or are you going to allow it to take you into alignment, into something new, something more of your heart centered? Are you going to hold on to it, or are you going to let go of it? Are you going to let it burn, or are you going to ground it in? Okay? The choice is yours, my friend. The choice is yours. And so it's up to you on the vibration and the frequency that you decide to go. The choice is yours. And Spirit is telling me there's no wrong choice. It's a matter of moving forward in balance. It's a matter of moving and surrendering, knowing that you have everything that you need. It's a matter of trusting your instincts and walking, because this is where the stubbornness is coming. You look at, he's digging into that hole, right? And it's like, you're not going there anymore. You're not going there anymore. It's time to choose a direction and to go. Beautiful message for you, pile number one, tortoise number one. I was very happy to receive this message. I hope it resonated with you. We're going to go ahead and move into our next pile, right? So let's go ahead and move at 4249. 4249, let's start with that. Okay, because look at here. We were just talking about the 13, and we have a 6. So we have 6 and a 13. So some integration. Maybe this is as we're going into the Tibetan tortoise. And actually, the picture does not really show the Tibetan tortoise so much as it's an idea of the activation. So the activation at hand for you, I will reveal in a moment. Channeled messages. You guys are the Al Baba giant tortoise, and I was getting abracadabra, vision with magic. You're the hybrids. The tortoise and the hare is what I wrote down for you. Now let's see what comes up, because what I've got for you guys, pile number 2, is we're starting at the heart, but we've got an activation happening to the third eye and to the solar plexus. So here again, I'm feeling these tones. Okay, it's kind of interesting because I'm getting these tones of Mardi Gras. 44 on the clock. Whoa. Okay, number 44, gotta be synchronistic, because the magic is strong with you. So what has been happening since we had this Earth Star activation? Look at all the purple and the gold. I was saying yellow. It is gold. Are we talking about royalty? My Tibetan tortoises. I am feeling it. There has been something new and auspicious within you, an alignment, a click, I'm hearing a click. Look at Merkaba. Okay, the ability, interdimensional, hybrid, a mixture of two, the ability to go back and forth. Let's go ahead and find out. We're talking about star beam healing codes on bottom here. There's some important information. Wounds are healed, and it's time to do some recharging. So there's a message here for you, pile number 2, to be those Tibetan tortoises. And it's so funny, I have this image of these turtles just sitting at the top of the mountains, right? Just chilling out, being in the moment. And this is what I'm seeing for you, okay? But I'm getting, for some of you, this will be difficult. So the activation at hand is your I am presence. Look at this card at 45 on the clock now, okay, which is a 9-9. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. Wow, this is such a beautiful card. And this is what's happening to you. The Phoenix. Look at this. Look at the light and the brightness around you. Okay? You are so protected. You are so thought of. I'm hearing the angels are around you. And so for you guys, the Tibetan tortoise, the I am presence, right? I am, which is that solar activation. Hello to the bright lights. Bright lights. Big city. Are we getting some expansion? I'm feeling an expansion is at hand for you. So we've got the Mahabharata, which is always telling me what? That you walk the ascended master path, that you have the Midas touch. The Midas touch. And as I'm saying that, beware of the trickster energy, my friends. Look at the purple and the gold trimmed. Beware of the energy, the trickster energy. And how do you know? It's all about feeding your own intuition, following the beat of your own drum, pile number 2. And the Ascended Master path is definitely blinded. And so as this being right here has its eyes wide open, it's almost, you have to wonder, if it's too good to be true, then you must ask yourself, it must be true. Allow people to prove who they are. Keep your eyes wide open. Yet, at the same point in time, I do feel that you're blinded as you walk your path, which is very much known for the Ascended Master path. But there's also this essence of, and he does have his eyes closed. So that's funny that I saw them open. So close your eyes and envision what you see and go with how you feel and connect those two together, okay? Because I get the sense that this has been a big shift within you. This I am presence, this healing code, right? So we've got the number for you guys. The number is 213. Now notice pile number 1 was 1, 2, 3, but for you it's 213. So the Ascended Masters want to come together. 2 messages. Here's that other 9. It's the sweet nectar of the gods. It's been waiting for you to discover. Ooh, it's been waiting for you to discover. And it's like as you pull back and go within, you'll be shown the way. You'll be shown the way. Your abundance is right in front of you. It's at the foot. It's at the foot of your booty. Is what I'm hearing. Your booty is at. And why is that? Because there is this overall talk from the Ascended Masters to go within, to stop looking at what the surrounding is around you, and instead go within and see what's in here, because it is in here that we create. Are you seeing this? All this purple and golds again. I'm really getting the ethers. And it's like it must be created. It must be created and then brought down. And so you need to go within to almost like put your ingredients together to create your little arrangement to bring that abundance in. And it's also this trust and this certainty, okay? This I am presence, this confidence, which is involved here. All right? There's so much on this card, it's ridiculous. See? You just never know when someone's going to walk up and give you a peck on the lips.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So look at that, just out of nowhere. And this is what's going to help bring you into balance because we know you're invincible. We know what you can do, but it's not about that. That's not where the confidence is not about what you can do. It's about who you are. So as things are, what I'm getting here is you see that things are shifting under his feet, and what I'm getting here, it's not so much about what you do, but I'm getting this with other people. Okay, is what I'm feeling here. There's this connection with other people, and it's not about what you do that puts people at ease. It's how you make them feel safe in situations that are unstable. I'm getting you're the rock. Okay, you're the rock, and they're standing on you feeling invincible. Wow, a beautiful collaboration with you, my beautiful healers. And this is what I'm getting. Do you see the 21? Look at that's the 2, the collaboration, you being the rock, allowing somebody else to shine, somebody else to go into the light, somebody else to alchemize. Wow. And today we talked about is a 14. It is a 5. So if you're catching this message today, double confirmation about this beautiful gift coming your way. And taking this focus off yourself is really what I'm getting here. It's like as you work with others, it's like then the inspiration comes. You get more and more in one with this new structure. This allows this shift to be natural, and you can claim this gift. There's like this I'm feeling it for every pile so far, but for you it's about the 213. So the collaboration must come first, and that brings this feeling of oneness, this understanding that you are the rock, that you are, just as important to the earth as we could not be, as this person could not be without you. If you see what I'm saying here, this connection, this collaboration, and this allows you to gather and to get this beautiful expertise, this gift in the challenge. And so I'm feeling this focus, and this is the magic that brought you here. Okay, really, this is the magic that brought you here. So if you're not sure what to do, pile number 2, okay, if you're feeling on shifty ground, it's like become the rock. Use your imagination, flip the script. How can we take the focus off us and focus on others? And who learns the most in the process, my friends? But you. But you. And this is what will allow you to move forward in abundance and in beauty. Okay? This is the magic ahead of you. You've got all the feels. And in fact, you've got all the feels. And it's like you don't need to see. You don't need to see when you have the feels. Because those who have the feels, you're closer than you think you're closer than you think with those feels. It's a matter of getting and understanding the vibration and the frequency of what they bring. Okay? And that's what I'm feeling is the initiation at hand. The feels. I love that. As I'm feeling, for you, pile number 2, does it resonate? Many people do, but I'm feeling the goosebumps. I'm feeling the goosebumps, particularly on different parts of your body. And that's how you know. So you'll have to let me know if that means anything for you. I'm a goosebump girl too. And sometimes I get them in my heart chakra, down one leg, and it communicates different things. And so I'm bringing this in with purpose, because I am presence means that you understand that all has purpose: the rocks, the water, the clouds, the light, the shift, the bounce, the reflection, the vibration, the frequency, right? So, thank you, Ascended Masters, for that. What's that collaboration? Now we're going to find, how can we be more at one? Okay? How can we be more at one? And look at, it's like sticking in, and this is what I cut to. How can we be more at one? How can we get closer to the center? Because when we are centered, it's like we have this is that man, it's like, okay, what I'm getting here is the closer you get to center is how those wings, I'm getting wings, earning the wings, the flap of the wings, the movement of the wings. Are you earning your wings? Pile number 2. Are you earning your wings? Are you the phoenix who found who they truly are, who they really, who I be is, I be is, I be is. I be is. This is a really good phrase for you. Sacred wisdom. I be is. And that's what allow you to get your feet on the ground. I'm definitely feeling this integration. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling maybe some disconnect. And you know what? What I'm feeling here, because we cut here too, and it wants to be seen again, is the dolphin. You're going between worlds. And so this is what I feel. There is this like out of body experience. And you know why? Because you are learning how to go in between worlds, my friends. The hummingbird wants to be read. Let's go ahead. The hummingbird has a message here. Who are we to deny it? Because this is emerging for you, okay? So let's go ahead and put in perspective that this is something coming forward. I'm getting infinite here. I'm getting joy, lightness of the heart. But you know why? Look at how these hummingbirds are coming to center, coming together. And hummingbirds are known to flap, flap, flap. Oh my gosh, their heart beats so fast. But they're able to slow things down and regulate. And it is truly a blessing and a known fact that as more and more people are become, inspired by their appearance, they put out feeders, and it's like things get a little easier and easier. And this is what I'm getting from you. There's this infinite, there's this infinite potential, okay? Which is a little bit of link to the last pile, right? And it's like here, even just in the word hum, you know? And it's like this little beat, this little like skipping while you go, like singing in the dance, singing in the rain, singing in the dance, dancing in the rain. There's this beautiful look that you have on life, and this is what's coming forward, okay? And this is what's being coming out for wisdom, is this carefreeness. And it's like, yes, it takes work, but let's not think about that. Let's think about the wisdom. The snowy owl, look at his mask. And how can we remove our mask? How can we observe? How can we see the wisdom? Look at wisdom and clairvoyance. And look at the opposite of these two. This oxymoron, juxtaposition, a flip, a night and day. Look at that. I'm feeling this so much. Night and day. Okay. And so let's go ahead and look at the hummingbird because I believe that there's something there for you. I'm feeling it. Okay, let's see. As the hummingbirds are just starting to come out, right? Page 71. Oh, I turned right to it. Yep, that's what I was saying. The hummingbird has the largest heart for their size of their body. And it's like they're all heart. And that is bringing them this beautiful infinite potential. And that's what I was feeling. And in fact, here we go. We're going to read a beautiful metaphor of hope. The hummingbird reminds us how we can achieve the impossible with clear goals, structured actions, and a joyful, perseverant nature. And that's what we're getting, like a whistle while I work. Okay, that's taking me to Snow White. Maybe there's something there in that movie for you. And it's like, what are we running away from? What is it that makes us feel that we're unsafe potentially? And it's like, how can we emerge? How can we see things from a different point of view as the owl is able to see from almost 360 degrees? But this snowy owl in particular has a message for you as well. So let's go ahead and go over there. And that's what I was feeling. I was like, I just want to touch something on the hummingbird. And these are all coming in to really guide you because you're in the thick of it, which means you're working really hard. And in some ways, potentially, what I'm getting here is making maybe working harder than you need to. Because this is what's coming in is the juxtaposition. And this is what I was feeling at the beginning of the reading. And so if you got number 1 and now you're getting number 2, which is a 12, coming into balance, getting into oneness with this new structure is allowing us to feel safe, to not work as hard, to take more observant, to be able to look at things in a different perspective. And I'm feeling this connection. I'm getting this imagery of the owl being able to snatch something before it knows that it's snatched. I'm feeling, and look at, she's not even moving. She's not even moving. So, of the 4 owls in this oracle, this is the one that you got, the one that holds tremendous capacity for supporting inner vision. And what were we getting for you guys from the Ascended Masters to sit and to go within, to observe, okay? To observe. Like, it's so funny because, I'm getting like the superhero feeling. And it's like, behind the mask, it's like you can learn so much more. Sit in the corners and observe and see what you see before that you jump and lift and put things in perspective. There might be something bigger for you to understand. And that's what's coming here. So connect with your dreams, be of service. Okay. And I was feeling this symbolic of the Greek Roman. This could be very synchronistic for some of you out there. Athena or Minerva, goddess of wisdom, strategy, craft, the goddess of wisdom, abundance, prosperity. And it's like the wisdom and the resourcefulness surrounds you and it supports you in your dreams. However, as I am all too familiar with, oh my gosh, look at this. I was just about to mention it, but I'm going to read the beautiful words of my friend Joanna in this beautiful emergence. Hey girl, Rainbow Road. Loving that. What's up, Billy? I know that's you. We are on pile number 2, actually, in the middle of pile number 2. And I was just sharing that this card is a meditative mandala. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing here? Hold on. So look at this. Okay, I'm going to take it. So here I am reading about the owl, and I flip the page, and right away I see the spider. And this is what I wanted to talk about because Athena, and I'm very familiar with this at hand. It is so synchronistic that this comes together. So we're being shown here the mask, to go within, to look at the shadows, to observe and to see, to feel it. Yes, I know. Um, and here's some advice from my beautiful friend Joanna. As speech and the mind create the inner reality that gets projected outwardly, and this is how powerful you are, my friends. And it is a matter of looking at things from a different perspective. And this is why we had the Ascended Masters come first, and only one card, the card of oneness, what's bringing up here is to see things from all points of view, from the highest of highs, Athena, the gods, to the lowest of lows of the spider, which is a correlation in a story for Athena, as it was for one of her largest shadows. Okay. So I just think that this is certainly really beautiful, but it's like this spider invites us to this beautiful weaving, the curator of our inner language. And for me, as someone who is extremely familiar with the spider, what I'm learning is is the ability to, if you so choose, the ability to take that shadow and to see and to project the images to share with others. And so that's what I see with the webs that I weave. As you come here, we weave together, right? We weave together. And and isn't all tapestry a collection of different knots, of different techniques? And so we all come together with that. Do you believe in magic? Of course. Of course, we believe in magic, because this was the one we were getting here, the hybrids, the visionaries, the ones with magic. But the message here, my friends, to emerge is to remember the tortoise and the hare. Haste makes waste. Slow and steady, there is no race. Ooh, look at what that just channeled message just came out for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we're going to learn from Down Under. Okay, what we're going to learn from Down Under. Oh, and doesn't that make sense? Because with you guys, when I sat in to get animal wisdom, there's a beautiful message at the beginning. If you're just getting here, please give me a like. I hope you love this. I'm so happy that you're here. You guys are pile number 2. And for you, we went from Atlas Mountain, the heart chakra, into Tibet for our third eye, to see with new vision, to see with new eyes. And we emerge in the solar of Uluru. Okay, so we emerge into this confidence, this coming together of this royalty of the purples and the golds, right? And so we're going to go down under and see exactly what is the dreaming of Uluru, what is the dreaming of the Aborigines for you, is what I'm hearing. The shaman, right? Those who are strong in the magic. Let's shuffle in. Those who are transmuters. Those who grow faster. Look at that. There's that 14. The mirrored reflection. And remember, today we're on a 14, catching this message today, double confirmation with the snake energy, okay? The ability to expand and transmute faster. So it's like the energy is moving you faster than your mind, okay? And so this is a connection that's coming together that I'm getting for you, as we got the number 213, remember? So it's like collaborate, find the oneness, and then the balance, okay? And so we're going to be talking about the balance, which truly is your magic. It's what you call out for. This is your magic. I mean, I cannot bring it any other way. And as you're sitting within and as you go within, you're co-creating with source. And it's like you're like, but I'm just sitting here, but at the same point in time, that is where we're going, yo. Okay? The power of the mind, the power of co-creation, the power of tapping into, I'm hearing the unmanifest. Okay? And it's instead of the push, it's the pull. Instead of the push, it's the pull. But instead of the stretch, it's the dig. Okay. And so the energy is spent the same way. But as we dig down, right, as we dig down, the further up we rise. Beautiful. The further up we rise. So keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on the situations around you. Before you deep dive, before you go in, all hands in, make sure the time is right for you because all moments have that. And it's like with all this water energy in the background, it's like really review and scrutinize, feel things out, imagine scenarios. And this is the wisdom that came up with the emergence as well. Okay? Take a look before you jump, right? I love it, Billy. Take a look before you jump. You have all the power you need once you decide to go there. This is bringing you on your mission. And it's like the ancestors are working with you. The Palomino. The Palomino horse in itself is speaking very loudly with me. This connection, I am feeling this very old world connection. We are talking about the tortoise. We're talking about the ancients. We're talking about this particular one, which is the Albara giant tortoise, is known to last up to 150 years. And I'm getting that you will live a very long life. And the reason I'm getting this is because you have this understanding, because the further you go down, the more that you come up with. And it's like you grab, and it's like I'm having this imagery, really of it's kind of interesting, of like a mole or like something that can dig down and then come up and it can catch things in its mouth. Let's see. Catch things in its mouth, little treasures, little trinkets along the way, where it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. And the wallaby, the master builder, the zigzag, you got the swag. What? 111 on the clock. 112, we just did a flip of the script. So the wallaby can't go backwards, forwards must you go, okay? Keeping yourself heart centered, seeing that heart there. Praying, praying for yourself and others, allowing things to burn. This is part of this new structure. And this is alluding to the master, to the ascended masters, to the what they talked about, the IB is, the phoenix, this burning away. There's no turning back. And a reminder, this is what you called for. A reminder, this is for you. A reminder that you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? Do you see this image here? Because we talked a little bit about today being the 14, the shift, but look what's next. One with the shift. One with the shift. We went down, right? You saw the cards. We went down. We're coming up with grace, humility, with this new structure, this diamond in the rough. And it's like this is being fueled by what's being burned, which you allow to let go, right? Just follow the steps. Follow the steps. But remember to have respect, it is earned. And so for you, we get 213. 213. Collaboration to bring you into oneness, to bring you into balance. That's the reflection for you. Okay? That's the reflection for you. And there it feels like this reverence. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what is bringing us into balance. What is bringing us the calm? Oh my goodness, the couscous. What is allowing us to see the victory, to plant the tree? One with the number 3. Why am I rhyming? Hmm. Interesting. Your eyes are wide open now. You're not so much in a twist because sometimes the cuckoo hangs upside down and hangs on for dear life. But here we flip the script and we look with our eyes wide open, seeing the fire for what it is. The fire to allow that to leave, to bring up what was within, to be planted. I'm seeing a tree here clearly. I'm clearly seeing a tree here to go down, to get those roots strong, to work with those ancestors, to see things for what they are, to see things for what they are. The wisdom that you have aligned to, the crosses that you have bared, the full circle that you have gone, the determination. Do you see the determination in these eyes as they are two halves of a whole? Two halves of a whole, bringing you in balance. And it's like, but look, we're missing a part, but it's at the same point in time, wisdom in all steps. Is every slash, good or bad, good or bash, take out the trash. What is going on here? This is what we're aligning to for you. This flow. I can't even help it. This flow, and I'm hearing with Joe, as you row and go. You see? There's this ebb and this flow that's coming for you. And you put yourself in the current by walking through, by being who you are, unique, unheard of, and yet coming out to surprise those who see you, allowing two halves to become the whole, seeing things full circle. Mm. Balance with the oneness, with the abundance of who you truly are. You know, the thylacine is much like the Bigfoot. They haven't been seen for many years. But the unseen does not mean that it's a dream. It is all in what you believe, my friends. I'm hearing click it and tick it. Are you ready for the ride? Wow. Can I get a shout out for these messages? Are they resonating? Okay. Are they resonating? Also seeing things. I was going to reverse it. Normally I don't read reverses, but this one wants to look at you straight in the eyes. Seeing with red will put you in bed, keep you in the twist, but all roads will find you. Just listen to the sound. Keep your ears to the ground. Don't be afraid to swing around. Wow. Embrace your beauty of who you are within. Dance on the branches. Trust. Trust in the branches is what I'm hearing, that they will not break. Beautiful. As the bat follows its own beat, and it knows just when to take flight. Beautiful. So we've got the number 38, we've got the number 9, and we've got the number 36. There's that trickster. There's that trickster. Okay? So let's combine. I'm getting to bring this other card up to compare. What do we see here? What are you feeling here? I'm getting a message for you to plug into this card, not necessarily, but just take a moment. What did you feel in your body? How does it make you feel? You're meant to hold on to that. Does it give you a vision? Does it give you a flutter? Does a song drop in? What is happening? What message reaches you when you see this card? Because this feeling is coming for you and you're meant to recognize it, but don't let it be the imposter As you see, they're quite a lot alike, but yet there are many differences. So, how does this one feel compared? This is what brings your mission. This is what brings you into the true collaboration, the discernment to see in the unseen, and not that just comes to show and be flashy. Okay? So, what makes you feel in balance and what makes you feel a little off? You see? Beautiful message there for many of you. With the bat in the middle, with the bat in the middle, knowing that there is no inverse here. The energy is the same. The perspective is up to you. But this is what it is. The bat does not take flight until it knows which collaboration to be in. Okay? So there's this choice. I'm feeling this choice in front of you. And this, I'm feeling it has to do with discernment, because we're talking about the ascended master path, which means that when you look wide open and you see what's going to allow you to grow and you see the wisdom in your choices, there is no wrong way. So release the hesitation to take the step. Release the hesitation to take the step before, and walk forward knowing that no matter which choice you make, you will be planted no matter what. Okay? You will be planted no matter what. For what is meant for you will find you. However, you're meant, this is what I was getting with you, this feeling. You're meant to trust your instincts, trust your feelings. You've been practicing. So make sure that you're holding into that subtleness, okay? So that subtleness, to that vibration. Beautiful message from the ancestors. Thank you, pile number 2. We're going to move on at 121.44. At 121.44, we're talking to my Himalayan tortoise. My Himalayan tortoise, today we're talking, which is being reflected. The Himalayan is all about a vibration and frequency of the crown and the heart chakra. There is this beautiful, I just can't wait to talk about your pile so much. This is the yellow-footed tortoise. This is the one that's got a little bit of color. The number 321 came in from you. In fact, lots of numbers came in for you. When I was plugging into your energy, it was kind of interesting. It caught me by surprise as I was thinking about it on my way home on the highway. And as soon as the song came on, I was listening to 98.7. So get that, 321 987. This element of a countdown. And I'm hearing, it's the final countdown. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 All right. And music came in, and music is important. And it's all over the place, because when I first tapped into your energy, it was Mozart that came on the radio. And it was really empowering. And there was this energy and this vibration and this frequency. And the sun was shining, and there were these beautiful iridescent bubbles. And this was the energy that I was plugging into for you, pile number 3. And I was getting the word masterpiece. I was getting, there's a fire in here, a burning blaze within your heart. I was getting the number, this is very interesting to me because I just talked about the number 36. So this is connecting me to that trickster energy of number 2. Number 36, get this. I swear to God, I cannot make this up. I was like, holy moly, what is going on? I saw Route 23, exit 11, number 36, okay? And I was like, this was important. It resonated. I'm bringing it to you, okay? And there we go. I got both 2 and 3. So yes, this could be an alignment to piles 2 and 3. An extra special talk about what? Well, let's talk about real quick pile number 3, number 36, the trickster energy coming up again. Okay, so let's see what we get in this pile. We're going to start with the runes. We're going to do 3 runes, my friends. Oh, and I also saw the numbers 23 and 13. So look at this. All these 3s, all these 1s, all these 2s. And it's like all together, it's like there's been all these shifts. There's been this rearrangement, this masterpiece, this creation, right? I'm feeling this creation, this like a fresco painting, a mosaic penciled together. Okay, is what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and get started here. What do the ancestors want to say? We're going to take 3 runes. The first one, we've got the faux or the foo. And I'm going to double check because I get that one screwed up with the other one, but I'm pretty sure that means abundance. Abundance to the rider. To the rider and the sun. Abundance to the rider of the sun. Freeze. Okay, I'm also seeing the word. I'm literally seeing the word freeze. Freeze. Now, that can mean a lot of things. That feels very synchronistic for some of you. An icing, a cooling down. Okay? We're talking here about the crown. I'm getting like, I should have had a peppermint patty, like this airness. Okay, I don't know why I just said that, but this feeling of peppermint. Hey, we're all doing great. Welcome for being here. Give us a like on the way in. We're literally just starting pile number 3. Beautiful messages. The runes are coming together with a message of freeze. Okay, so one moment. My book is too far. That's okay. I'm just going to go with this. The first one is I always like to look at things from a different point of view. And what I'm seeing with this different point of view in the past. Okay, so let's hold this up. This is the giving me this letter F, okay, which can mean so many things. But what I'm seeing here is this backlash, okay, a backlash. And it could even be a double backlash. And in a way, it's like bringing you back to the beginning. Okay, there's this almost like this. I come on my path and something brings me back, and it's like, and I'm seeing like we kind of get stuck. This is what I'm feeling with your energy is like it's getting stuck in this cycle, okay? And it's like it's like there's too much space here, and so it almost is a little too free, and it scares you back and brings you back and to go full circle. And so this is really interesting because I'm feeling it's like it's under the surface, this space. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's under the surface. I'm also getting breaks. So like when you're going against the grain here, when you're trying to go in an entrance and it's like, no, it's going to take out your tires. So there's this warning, there's this freeze. You just couldn't get to the right place. It's like you kept spinning your wheels. You kept taking different routes. You kept shifting. You kept thinking, oh, if I change the direction, if I change the velocity, if I change, it's like this experimentation. I can't even talk. And that's how I feel it is with you. And this is what I'm getting here. Freeze. Take a minute. Pull back. See the signs around you. Do not enter at this moment. You are the rider, okay? You're going, you don't need to necessarily choose the direction. This is what I'm getting in the present is you're being guided. And there is something so strong, pile number 3, about being guided, okay? You are the Himalayan tortoise. You are the ones that are able to go to extreme heights, even that the Tibetan tortoise hasn't reached in its own. There's something special and magical about the Himalayas in themselves, in the swells and the slopes, in the ice, in the snow caps. There's a memory that runs, and this is what's coming for you. Is it's time to pull back and to search the memory. It's time to reflect. It's time to see the signs around you, to allow the chatter to take you from here into here. Why am I seeing the detours? Why am I getting blocked? What is the perspective and how can we switch it? Because what I'm seeing here, it's about the ride. And it's not, and you're not being blocked because the horse is guiding you. It's a perspective. It's a perspective, my friends. Okay? So rise and shine, reflect, reiterate, re-edit, redefine, regroup. These are all coming together. Freeze. Freeze and allow yourself, the sun here, the solar, is to take a moment. Like I've got my hand here, like the beautiful, it was like 85 degrees here where I live. Very big surprise. The sun was shining so bright. You could feel the rays. And it's like, get out of here and go here. And remember the essence. Okay? Remember the essence. Remember the feel. Ice it down. Because this is the thing. With the heat, there's a swelling. Okay? A swelling. And it's not in a good way. It's actually separation. And so we have a special message for those of you that were drawn to pile number 2, to freeze and pay attention to the discernment of the trickster energy potentially around you. And why would it be around you but to test what you have learned, to go within, to know the ability of the tortoise. As we know, the nursery rhymes that have come forward. If you haven't checked the first message, please do so. Okay? And as I'm in your energy, I have to tell you, my friends, freeze and enjoy the moments, because what I'm being reminded about as I was channeling into your energy and not even realizing it, in the middle of my car with I turn the volume up and I'm like, that girl, yeah, I'm dancing, I'm freezing, I'm enjoying the moment. This is what life is truly about. How can we freeze the emotions and be in the moment? Pile number 3, your ancestors want you to know that this is for you. And your angels, shall we start here? Too many angels. So let's go ahead and choose 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Freeze in the moment and see what's really coming together for you. How can you freeze and pay attention and see the signs? How can you hear the flutter? How can you see the brilliance? An olive branch is being extended to you, and I love that because that is the name of my food truck. Oh, by the way, shout out to the olive branch. Yeah, bet you didn't know that, but we have a food truck. And how can you reach out? And I'm feeling that it has meaning for those of you that chose this pile, the olive branch. How are you the entrepreneurs? Because you are. Freeze and take a moment and see with your heart. And see with your heart and allow yourself to be led by the light. And what I mean by that is what pulls you, what makes you dance and feel in the flow, right? Because I'm getting that for some of you, it's a business. Okay, so we're going to mix this back in. This is our number 2. So we're going to do 2 shuffles. I got the eye of the tiger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How can we get all those emotions? It's like the tiger likes to linger into the it's like it likes to linger in the water. But it's like, look, you're in the Himalayas. It's time to let those emotions to drip down and to sink back into the earth and to find their place. It's time to let go. It's time to let go so more can emerge. Wow. More can emerge. And it's like you're walking right towards what's for you. And this is connected to last year, my friends. This has been a journey for many of you. Accept your magnificence, Archangel Raphael. Okay? Accept your magnificence of who you are. And it's like there's so much going around behind you, but how can you stay focused and walk forward? In your authenticity, as the tigers have fingerprints, if we were to go under this fur, we would see the same design. Okay? And it's like this has relevance to you. The angels want to let you know that this is for you. This is authentic. This is who you are. And who is that? Individual. Whoever you see yourself to be. It is literally the same. Look at that, the crystal in the background. Are you seeing it? I'm feeling Lemuria, pile number 3. I'm feeling divine teachers, emotional masters, able to hold many projects, able to bring something down, a huge way to go down into it, to expand into these branches, into these wings, to come up with this emerge. And I feel it's trifold for many of you. Trifold in many ways. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3, 3, 3. But it's like these manifestations, these energies coming in to allow you to be well-rounded. So don't put yourself in a box, pile number 3. I'm hearing you're multifaceted. You're multifaceted. And now I'm hearing freeze frame. Freeze frame. So how can you take snippets? And this is what I'm getting here. If you were to take 3 pictures right now and they were to define what you wanted in your life, what would they be? Go. That is your homework, pile number 3. I'm feeling the heat. Are you feeling the heat? Are you feeling the swirl? Are you feeling the connection? Are you feeling the activation? Which I forgot to do for pile number 2. So we're going to do it for pile number 3 here in just a moment. But you were the whales. You were the record keepers. The blue whale, magnificent oracle. There actually might be a message in the blue whale oracle. You can check it out in my tabs. Everything I do is live. So if you come into my page, pretty much everything I do is live. And so if you want to see the order of my latest and greatest, can you please go ahead and connect on the live tab? Okay? As almost everything I do is live. And why? It's just easier. It's easier. It's in the moment. I love it. Thank you for being here. Okay. But it's like, look at this again. Do you see the 3-prong? It comes in 3 different ways. It comes out 3 different ways. I really feel that you are multi-talented, but I also feel that the angels are letting you know with these multi-talents, there's a little bit of confusion. And this is what the message is to freeze and to be open, to be in the moment, to know that with the archangels coming here, that they're teaching you. Okay, they're teaching you to freeze and feel in the vibration and see what you want to grow, right? Let's do one more shuffle. Yeah, I could feel this teacher, the wolf. Okay, and in many ways, you guys feel like the lone wolves to me. And in fact, in many ways, this feels like the ether still. It feels like you're waiting for the full moon. And I don't even think it's this next one, but the next full moon is all about the 45, which is an activation between the solar plexus and the heart chakra. But you guys are at the crown chakra. And there is an activation, and I forgot to do it for pile number 2. So let's go ahead and do it for you. Ooh, the emerald tablets. Look at this. The halls of Amente and the emerald tablets. Definitely feeling there's a healing at hand for you. And it's like, this is what I was getting with the wolf card, the lone wolf. the freeze. Go on your way. I definitely feel this quest. Okay, I'm feeling it. Solar upgrade. I am not even lying that this is very close to the images I was getting as the sun was coming in and I was in your energy and dancing in my car and being in the groove. Okay. And it's like, this is the energy that's meant for you. Freeze the emotions, come out and dance and dance. I'm hearing and dance in the sun. Let your brilliance shine, which makes me think of the dragonfly. So it's like there's this emergence coming for you. And look what we have here. Pile number 3. This is the same exact activation that we had for pile number 1. This is the same energy, and I'm going to give it to pile number 2 too. So, hey, if you missed it, I think we're all in the same place, y'all. We're all burning away to these dense energies on the Egyptian timeline. We've had an Earth Star activation, which has expanded our connection to Source. It has allowed us to tap, to freeze frame, to tap into some other new giftings, okay? Other synchronicities, other collaborations. 3, 2, 1, blast off, okay? Blast off. Wow, beautiful. So we read this already. All right. We were talking about how this is the infinite potential, a manifestation of vortex. And so you've come here, my friends, to confirm exactly what we see, that when you live consciously with intention and you pay that forward, that this can allow really this, what wolves do, and what I'm seeing here is this imprint, is an imprint. And that's what I was getting with the tiger as well. An imprint, okay? An imprint. I believe that there's more there. So let's just keep going because we were in the middle of this. And this is the 2. So your activation is the same as 1. Okay, and we're going to take that pile number 2. I'm sorry. I missed you. All right, so here we are in that desert again, connection to pile number 1, the camel. I'm hearing the eye of the needle, but look at this common thread here, this 3. Okay, look at 3, and then there's 3 dots, and then there's a change, okay, because this is a portal, it leads you to your star. But it's like it's your choice which way you want to go. And it's like no matter what, this is what's coming up, pile number 3. Freeze the emotions. Realize how strong you are, okay? And it's like however you see down or up, however you view it, it's like you're creating some sort of judgment or hierarchy. And this is what I'm getting for you. The angels want to tell you, stop doing that. Be who you are. Every bee matters to the hive. The honey can't be made without all the bees, right? Each has their place. But those of you who walk into the queen, as we're talking about the crown, I actually have here the heart and the crown. Like I drew it as like a queen crown. Those who step into the queen as it is a choice, you are the ones that nourish the hive to re-stimulate it in the spring. You're the ones that have your feet on the ground. You're the ones that are the propellers, the grid workers, those who move. Okay, your movement is important. The man, you guys, as you walk, you collect and you transmute. I feel this so much, and so there's an alignment here to this moon coming up. Okay, and there's so many choices in between. But remember, there's this vibration and frequency with you. And it's like you affect others when you are in your queen, when you are sitting on your throne, when you rule your throne. There's this calmness and this easiness. And this is inspiring to those around you. Okay. And so this is what is coming forward. So freeze those emotions. You know what they are. The trickster energy is trying, and this is what it is. It's like it doesn't matter that it's trying to trick you. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. So we've got two cards. Be ready to transform with this wisdom. And look at these golds and these purples and these oranges. And look at those forget-me-nots glittering below. And it's like this brilliance. Okay, this is what I was getting with the dragonfly. It was the dragonfly energy, and it's the same thing. There's this iridescent brilliance, and it's noticeable. It's seen. Gorgeous. And it touches so much. It's the dance of the butterfly. And I'm getting the dance. Okay, this is really interesting as I'm getting the dance. The dance. I think there's more there. The dance and the song, the vibration. I was feeling this energy. I thought it was going to pop up here. But here it is. The donkey. And it's like, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Put your head up. See who you are. See who you are. My donkeys, you were the ones who carried Mary when no one else would. You were the ones that kept her protected, that allowed her to feel more comfort in her journey. And so I feel that this has means so much, pile number 3, in your journey moving forward. And this is part of your mission. So you choose to keep your heart open no matter what. No matter what. Know that whenever it is, it's for you. Keep your ears open. Don't put your chin down. Keep your head up. Okay? You are so much more than you know. You're so much more than you know. And there are others who need you. Do you see this collaboration? Do you see that they each get something? It's so beautiful how we have this sacred rose, the sacred gratitude, the lamb. And this is really interesting to me because we're about to do the wild offering. And I'm getting an image of the golden fleece. I really am. Okay? And look at the moon and the sun. And this is really coming in strong and clear, is this duality for you. Okay, there's this duality of my Himalayan tortoise, the masterpiece. And it's like, Mozart, and I'm getting like this black and white, these extremes. Okay, but it's like these perspectives, but the message is to bring it into the all, like a dial. Okay, and it's like you can dial wherever you want. You don't need to be over here, but you can be where you want for purpose, not for shock value. I don't even know why this is coming out. Okay, and it's just like follow yourself, and this is a collaboration. And as you allow others to come in, because I feel that this is you. So as you allow others to come in for you, it helps you feel more centered, and that balances out those emotions. Okay? And I feel like this is your family, your star family coming in. Okay? Act with fortitude and cooperation. Act with fortitude and cooperation, my beautiful Himalayan tortoises. Because a queen, a true queen knows that her part is just as important to the community to be part of the one. You see what I'm saying? She's one of the whole. So without her, they couldn't survive, but without each of them, it wouldn't either. So there's no, and this is really coming up strong as a very strong message, because what I keep getting overall, pile number 3, are these levels of hierarchy. but it's like the queen knows that all that it's really about the vibration, the frequency, the best that is for all that really defines the success of a kingdom more than the words of the ruler. You see what I mean? It's really an interesting message here. Okay. So, oh, look at, we gave you 3 cards when you were only supposed to get 2. So look at that little bonus, okay? That little freeze frame. You know what? And I'm feeling that this is related, a little freeze frame. Take one. What are each of these cards? What emotions do they bring to you? Take a moment, draw a box, and put your emotions, your insights related to these 3 cards, and see how you can freeze and look at each frame and see what insights come to you, and how that propels you to move forward. Because when I was in your energy, my friends, oh, it was beautiful. Just beautiful. I wanted to freeze there and stay there. And maybe this is my pile, and maybe I meant to. And maybe we have to realize it is who we choose to be. I don't believe in fate. I believe in destiny. Money, money, money. Money. All right? The money is in the honey. The bee is in the work. The money is in the honey. The bee is in the work. Let's go ahead and see what messages. What messages we have for you. And I love this because we're in the Himalayan mountains, and so we have the Buddhists and the Hindus. This is what's coming forward. And also with that is this reverence for the turtle. And in fact, this is taking me back to pile number 2. So that's interesting that for those of you, particularly that are trying to create a sanctuary, okay? So we've got the pansy here, which correlates in my Rainbow Bridge class with opalite. And opalite is this expansion. See, we are getting this expansion, this swelling with the heat. And when we freeze, this constriction, which to me is this authenticity, okay? And it's like this volatility. There's this opening and closing. And so that is what's resonating here for me. And what I'm getting here is to trust. Trust the mirror. I'm seeing a mirror. I'm seeing a badge. I'm seeing a first place. Okay, first place ribbon. The trust. And this is coming up so much because it's like, and this is what's hard. This is what's actually truly so difficult for you at this moment, is because you have had peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. You have been hitting it on point, on point, on point, on point. And it's like now there's this weirdness. There's this difference. Something feels different. It could be a timeline jump. It could be, it could be a connection. It could be moving into the gift. But at the same point in time, you've got to trust the journey, right? You've got to trust the journey. You've got to see yourself instead of in a hierarchy. You just have to see that you're exactly where you want to be. You're in the blue, and that means that you're being your authentic self. You have to accept who you are. Okay? Your individuality, your flutter, the way you move. The way you move affects others. It affects others who are lonely. I'm feeling that you, if you are feeling lonely, what I'm feeling is you need to mix it up to get amongst others, because I'm feeling like you are the breeze. You are the one that comes in and helps fill the places for others. Okay? I was feeling this. Service. You are the ones who not only allow people to, does he love me? Does he love me not? Ooh, oracles here. Wishes coming true. Standing in your confidence. Allowing yourself to flutter and flew and to give your messages. And as you show up in service, as I show up in service for you, It's like so amazing how much that really impacts my world, which impacts the world around me and the world around me, bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And as I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of the tortoises. And I'm not sure if the tortoises do it because they're much bigger. I don't know if they ride on each other like the turtles. But it's like as you lift up others, you see with different clarity. Okay. So step into service. Stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking. Love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. This is the ability to pull instead of push. Okay? This is the ability to know what is for you instead of like forcing, right? So, our first message, because those of you that chose this, it really feels like, and as we're starting here, is this golden fleece, this sacrifice. Okay? And so, we're starting with a beautiful card here with the beautiful white pine, the true offering. May I release the fears, the illusions, and the addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And what I'm hearing is the Yule. And this is what I was getting, the Yule and the mule. Christmas time. Interesting. Christmas time is coming up for you, pile number 3. Clarity is coming up for you, pile number 3. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide me. And I'm getting of the heart. I'm seeing the Gerber daisy, which was the wedding flower at my wedding. And so I'm feeling that these are matters of the heart. I'm feeling that these are matters between things that you love. And it could be businesses, it could be people, that could be within yourself. But there's this unconditionality, which is going to bring this clarity. It's this ability to strip yourself and to let go of all that you think and to allow yourself to see from a different point of view. This is the true offering, the golden fleece, the alchemy. And look at this. As we start, so we end, with the hummingbirds coming forward again. And the tulips, which is the really about the heart, okay? The diaptase and the tulip are a combination. And what this does is it brings regulation to the heart. It allows the heart that is fluttering to come into balance. As I see those 3 flowers, to nourish and to bring into balance. Okay? The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind. May your peaceful calm take over. Truly, very, very, very beautiful. Okay? And so this is what I was feeling for you, my friends, as you come into service, as you fulfill wishes for others, as you allow others to forget not their needs, as you flutter and dance, your example that you show up, it brings the breeze, it brings the wind, it brings this freshness. So don't judge yourself too harshly. And just like the cards here, we've got the trees and the flowers and the hummingbird. How can we freeze frame those moments? I just can't get away from it. The pictures. How can we take these moments of reflection and allow them to really show us the way? Okay, this is what the ancestors are doing here. This is what the angels want you to learn about yourself. What you think is sacrifice. Okay, if you can flip the script and step into service to see how blessed you truly already are. And it's like this perspective switch. Okay. I'm feeling it. There's this, like, you know, this teeter totter. This is the energy I'm feeling. This is the energy I'm seeing in you. And it's like, it's this back and forth, it's back and forth. And it's like, no, I want to give you something that what is seen for you. Rise. Don't go back and forth. Rise. Okay? So bring it here. I feel centered. I feel calm. I feel grounded. There's no such thing as being late, my friend. I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome everyone who's here. Give me a like on the way in. Share this with others. So many light workers need this message. I feel blessed to be here as always. I am feeling another oracle coming up, yo. Okay, so if you didn't check out the collective message, you need to go back and hear it. And I think we got some nursery rhymes coming in for Oracle. I will also be announcing we had our first movie night. That was a lot of fun. Movies coming in as the Oracle is a really incredible experience. And so I'll be sharing our next collective movie. I believe it's coming in for the new moon. And we have this beautiful connection every week, which is so awesome. So thank you for being here. Keep watch. I will share the wisdom of the tortoise some more as there's more to explore. But just know that there's this movement, and also know that the tortoise wants to bring you into this current. It was very clear to me as I started, and I will end, and I feel the need to repeat this. Pile number 3. These tortoises are taking us into the caverns under the mountains. And so, in a lot of ways, the ancients are leading us into spaces. And it's like, it's really allowing us to kind of be fast tracked in a way. But at the same point in time, the journey just seems to be inspiring. I'm going to use the word inspiring. Okay, so keep a journal, keep track of the things that you run in your journey, and know that if you're traveling in the caverns, when you invoke your tortoise, excuse me, that you're able to not only go down into the depths, but you're able to get into the currents to lead you to places that you may have not explored yet. Let the adventure begin. We'll see you on the flip, y'all. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.